Hi, it's good to see you. I'm here to share with you now one of my most powerful techniques to help you to sleep. And there are common problems that everybody has when they're trying to go to sleep. And problem number one is distracting thoughts. How do you deal with those things that are bothering you when you're going to sleep? Well, I'm going to show you a simple way that with a little preparation you can deal with that very effectively. All you need are two things. What do you need? Is first of all, you need to prepare before you go to bed, and I'll explain what that means to you in a moment. And secondly, an index card. Pretty high tech, huh? So all we're going to do now is talk about preparation before you go to bed. Let's step over here. The tool I'm going to give you to prepare you before you go to bed is called a mind loop. And how a mind loop deals with distracting thoughts is it gives you another thought to replace the distracting thought that's bothering you. So here's how it works. Let's say I tell you not to think of a pink elephant. What do? You think of a pink elephant, you can't help it. That's the way our minds work. Also, unless you're a yoga master, you can't blank your mind out for more than just a few seconds. So if you're in bed worried about a promotion, a test, your health, anything, either blanking your mind out or trying to say, I'm not going to think about it, won't work. But this will. Mind loop works like